Have you ever had one of those clients who are just so stuck in few or one or two limiting beliefs, and they're just so um, stuck in this feeling of conflict within them? And sometimes it's very difficult for them to shift out of it, or are we having a difficult time with helping them to shift out of it? Well, in this video, I will talk to you about a very, very important conversational hypnosis principle that we use with all of our clients who present conflict to us. And when we use this, we actually help our clients to break or blast that conflict out so that instead of them being stuck in the problem, they can start taking the action and that they can start improving their lives, for a lack of a better metaphor. And so this principle is all about drawing our client's attention to the conflict. And let me explain to you what that means with an actual example. So a client comes to us and tells us, yeah, like I really just want to take a lot of action in my business, but I have this perfectionistic tendency, and I know that imperfect action is what moves the needle forward. But here I am trying to make things perfect, and I'm so scared that whatever I put out isn't perfect. That's a very typical conflict that our clients have, right? Knowing that imperfect action is one of the best ways to take action and not be stuck, but there they are trying to be perfect all the time. Very, very typical conflict. And so what we want to do is we just want to really draw their attention on that conflict, saying things like, okay, what do you mean by you just want to be perfect, but you know imperfect action is the best way? Like drawing their attention on it, on the whole conflict. I know perfection doesn't exist, but here I am trying to be perfect. Put their attention on it by asking them questions about it. That's one way. Another way is to kind of isolate the two conflict, right? They're trying to be perfect here. Like, what do you mean that you are trying to be perfect? What is that about? What do you mean by that? Exploring it that way, and then exploring it this way, like imperfect action, I know is going to move the needle forward. You can explore why imperfect action bothers them or is scaring them so much. There are so many different avenues that we can explore these conflicts. And by drawing our client's attention to the whole thing, one side, side A, or side B, these are these are a few of the many avenues that we can take to really help our clients to break that conflict. Because once we draw their attention on it, for example, we chose to go with putting their attention on they just want to be perfect, right? And then we ask them questions about it, and eventually we get to the point where they said that, when they got a 95%, then, they lost a friend because their friend was always getting 100% and they got a 95. So then, they made all these conclusions up in their mind, right? And so once we explore that, that is how we actually get to the root of the problem. That is when they realize that what they used to believe is no longer relevant today. And then that gives them that freedom, and that unconscious process or unconscious insight now becomes conscious, then that conflict now collapses and breaks down. And then they can start being more natural and take action naturally within their business. So I hope that the concept helped, and it's really just drawing their attention on that conflict. If you have any questions at all, let me know, and I will see you soon.